in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 95, 56. 55. Get your swarm on. Ready, set. Ready, set.
They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Starters for the NFC across the O-line. It's Tyron Smith of Dallas at left tackle. Brandon Brooks of the Eagles at left guard. You got Alex Mack, the center of the Falcons. Another Cowboy, Zach Martin at right guard. And then Teron Armstead of the Saints holding down the right side. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now Breeze on third down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Myles Garrett with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7 on fourth down. Ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. This is fielded at the 27. There he goes, right side, and touchdown! He returns that punt 73 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They get the stop defensively, force the punt, they score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots. But in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that's going to move the sticks again here as the tackle's made at the AFC's 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The numbers for the NFC on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is he's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 20, 10, and he will score. It's a touchdown as his guys are in for 6, and the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. From the 22, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. To throw, it's Mahomes. 3rd down here. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we're at halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the AFC out on top. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That one good for 26 and a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Breeze. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown! James Conner, 31 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. The extra point now coming from Myers.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field, it usually inspires the rest of the guys to do their jobs even better. That resulted in a lot of great blocks downfield because they knew if they gave him space, he could do exactly what he did, put the ball in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 44 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Come on.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. To the football, it's blocked, and the AFC has it. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time. You win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, the spin. And now running. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Throwing on first down is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Breeze. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody. Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise.